Hey everyone, this is Amy, and today we're taking a look at how powerful you're meant to be in this life. We're also going to be finding out what your biggest power, your biggest strength is going to be in this life. I do want to let you know this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. Also, all the decks that I use in this video are going to be linked in the description box down below. We have 3 groups here today. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. What I want you to do is choose one of these groups based on your intuition. If you need more time, you can pause the video or you can scroll down to our description box where the timestamps will be there so you can come straight to your reading. So without further ado, let's get into group number 1. So if you chose group number 1, this is going to be a reading. So we are taking a look at how powerful you're meant to be in this life. I do want to remind you this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. I want to select some runes for you guys first and get some information on how powerful you're meant to be. And then we'll move on to your tarot cards. So group number 1, Spirit, how powerful is group number 1 meant to be? And what can you tell me about their journey? Okay. Wow. So I feel when it comes to your finances, this is going to be one of your biggest powers as well, because I feel that you're heading towards a life where you are going to be able to manifest money, prosperity, abundance into your life a lot easier than you think. There is a lot of money that is meant to be yours in this life. There's a lot here. I feel that when it comes to your career, it's like your hands are made of gold. Whatever you touch, it's going to turn to gold. So wherever you invest your energy when it comes to your career life, it is going to bring in a lot of abundance. So I feel that when it comes to that department, like your career department, the pathway to abundance is very easy for you in this life. And if it hasn't been easy, I feel it's meant to be easy. So it is going to turn a lot easier than how it is right now. So do oh my God, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm stumbling on my words a little bit. So if you are struggling right now, do know that you're heading towards a direction in your life where when it comes to your career, you are going to be financially stable. There's going to be a lot of abundance here for you. I do also feel here that you are gonna be someone that gets certain divine ideas from the universe, where you might all of a sudden feel quite inspired to take certain action in your career life or change your careers or add something new to your career. And when you are feeling those like inspirations, do act on them, because these are basically like the divine sending you ideas to create more abundance for yourself. So you are meant to be financially stable in this life, and I feel that that is gonna be one of your powers in this life. So I want to now see what the tarot has to say, because the finances look really good, but let's see. So we got the 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Temperance, and the Strength. You guys got the Strength. So you are meant to be quite powerful in this life. And I also feel that one of your biggest powers in this life is going to be family. It's going to be your relationships. I feel that if you have been having certain connections that are a bit flaky or that are a bit like not the best, I feel that you're meant to be creating a family for yourself, or you're meant to be creating this environment around yourself with people that are very genuine and that are on your vibration. I feel these are people that you're meant to have like your soul family. You're supposed to be surrounded by your soul family, and these people are people that are going to be supporting you, that are going to be loving you in the right way, and that are going to be understanding you on that deeper level. Because most people, I feel they have only like 1 or 2 good friends that they can fully open up to. You guys, you're meant to have an entire community around you. Your family, your partner, your group of friends, they're all meant to be your best friends, and they're all meant to be as deeply understanding and as loving to you guys. With the 7 of Cups, I do see that when it comes to relationships, things are really going to be going in your favor here. It looks fantastic, because it feels like even when your career life, things are meant to be going in your favor, like things are destined to go in your favor. That is a place where you are meant to be quite powerful. But it feels like even in your home life, even in your like a community, you are meant to hold a lot of power. You are meant to be someone that sort of sets your eyes on a connection and that you want to grow, and then you grow that connection to the limit that you want it to. So there is a lot of growth that's meant to happen in your relationships as well. And with the temperance and the strength, I feel that these are connections you're going to be building very slowly. These are connections that are going to be long term in your life. These are connections perhaps where you start as friends, and then the connection grows and grows and grows, and then if you have a sibling, let's say your best friend marries a sibling, and then that's family. So it's like these connections that you're meant to have in this life are meant to be in your life for the long term. I also feel with the strength here, you are meant to have this core, like such a strong, stable core within yourself, and it just feels like what I'm seeing here is like you are the center, and then whatever you're creating around you, whether that's money, that's family, it's all meant to be just as strong as you are. It's all meant to be just as stable as you are. So you guys, if you don't feel stable within yourself right now, that's something you need to prioritize. Because the moment you start to feel stable within yourself, the moment you start to feel that security, that comfort in your heart, you are going to be heading towards creating this abundant life for yourself very, very quickly. I also feel you're meant to have a lot of opportunities for yourself. You're meant to be sort of, it's like, again, I was picking up like your hands are golden. So whatever you touch, whatever opportunity you go after, it is meant to be yours in one way or another. This could be something like, as an example, let's say that you want to be an art major, and you go to school for it, but then something happens and you drop the school. This could be something where you still end up doing art, but in a much better way. This could be that you start your own art business and you start selling your art in a way. So it's like you're going to get what you want, but it might not always happen in the way that you expect it to. But yes, I see a financial, like a secure financial life where you hold a lot of power to take action. I also see that you're meant to have a secure, like family community around you, where you again hold a lot of power to grow certain connections and to bring certain connections closer to you. Now I want to see what journey you have to go on to get to this power that you're meant to have. So group number 1, what journey are they meant to be on, Spirit, to get to this power? What journey are they meant to be on? Okay, so we got the unexpected. 2 more, please. Okay. Wow. So we got faith and fruition. Isn't this beautiful? So as I was saying, right, I feel you are going to be getting everything that you want, but it might not happen in the way you expect. With the unexpected here, I feel the universe has a plan for you, but again, it might not match with your vision. You right now might be like, okay, I have to go to school, I have to go to university, I have to get this job to get to my vision. But the universe is like, no, there is a much easier path that is a lot more authentic to you, and that is a path you will be heading on. So if things don't go as planned, don't give up right away. Don't lose hope right away. Because with the faith here, you guys are very, very creative. I feel that like whatever you're visioning right now, this is something that is already a part of you, and it is going to come to fruition. You see all the abundance here. It's like you're meant to be so prosperous, so successful, so loved by those around you, and this is something that you're already heading towards. But all you need right now is to have some faith within yourself and have some faith within the universe, and just kind of go with the flow and follow your heart. Because as you're doing that, I do feel you're going to be heading towards a lot of abundance, you guys. I'm telling you. I also feel that there is someone here that is going to be helping you out on this journey. This could be a partner, this could be a loved one, a friend perhaps. I do feel this person is going to be with you throughout your journey, from the beginning to the end of this powerful journey, right? And I feel whoever this person is, it's like they're going to be supporting you energetically, verbally. They're going to be the one sort of giving you hope. They're going to be the one cheering you on. They're going to be the one when you're having those low days. They're going to be the one to sort of bring you back up to your feet. And I feel this is a soul connection, someone that is meant to be helping you on this journey. Your souls with this person. This could be like a parent as well, but I feel whoever this person is, like your souls are so connected, and you're meant to be really supporting each other on this journey. And it feels like you're starting with this person, but then you're creating so much for yourself, and not just for yourself, but you're creating it for this person as well. And it's so beautiful, you guys. Now I want to get one more card as advice for you on this journey. What advice do you have for group number 1, Spirit, on their journey? What do they need to know right now? What advice do you have for them? Okay. Okay. So we got, you are not alone. You are not alone, you guys. I'm picking up on someone here that is very supportive of you guys, but this is also saying the universe has your back. Your angels, your spirit guides, they are supporting you on this journey. So even when you feel lost, even when you feel like things are not going in your favor, know that you are supported, and know that people and the universe is trying to guide you toward a direction that is more fulfilling for you. Even if you're not able to see it, you're still heading towards that direction, and it will eventually come into view. So know that you're not alone, okay? And you're heading towards a wonderful path. But yes, that is what I'm picking up here. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please hit this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 2, this is going to be your reading. So we are taking a look at how powerful you're meant to be in this life. I do want to remind you this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. What I want to do first is I want to select some runes for you guys and get some information on how powerful you're meant to be in this life. Group number 2. Wow, you guys. Okay. This is some powerful energy. I won't lie. This is like, you guys, okay. Who are you guys? You guys are meant to create a very solid, very stable life for yourself, okay? You guys are people. Some of you might be fire signs, or I feel that you are very, very passionate. It's like when you want something, you go after it, and you do not let anything hold you back. You have this drive that is going to take you really, really far in this life. I want you to know how you view yourself. Like, if you think you're worthy of, let's say, a set amount of abundance, a set amount of prosperity, that is what you're going to get. So it's very important that you use your time to really sort of put yourself on a pedestal, level yourself up in your own eyes, because as you see yourself, the world is going to see you the same way. For example, let's say that you have a business and you have a price for yourself. Let's say you charge like $60 for something. If you think you deserve $60, people will pay you $60. They will pay you. But if you start seeing yourself, like genuinely start seeing yourself as someone that deserves like $200 for that, whatever you sell, you can charge $2 and people are going to start to see you as someone that has that worth, has that value, and they will pay you $200 instead of $60 for whatever it is that you're charging for. Does that make sense? So how you see yourself, what you deeply truly think you're worth, is how the world is gonna see you as well. You guys, the drive that you have, the passion that you feel, it's very important that you allow it to flow and take action on it. Don't repress your desires. Don't repress your feelings, because whatever action you take, even if it seems crazy in the moment, it is leading you towards stability. It is leading you towards quite like a very transformative change. There are a lot of plans here in your life, I will tell you, that might resonate with you at this time, but in the future they will not resonate with you anymore. And the time will come for you. You are the one that's going to do all this. The time will come for you to put these plans aside, throw them away, and create new ones. When you feel called to do that, when you feel that desire, even if it doesn't make sense, do it, because I'm telling you, it is leading you toward abundance. It is leading you toward power. This is your biggest power, you guys. You are your biggest power. Whatever you want, you can create. Whatever you desire, you will achieve. But the more you hold yourself back, the more you're going to be limiting yourself. So make sure that you're not holding yourself back in any way, okay? And make sure you are working on your self-worth issues, because again, the better you see yourself, the better the world is going to see you as well. Now let's see with the tarot what your biggest power, or how powerful you're meant to be. Now I want you to know this, okay? Now with the group number 1, there was a lot of like relationship energy, a lot of family energy, like they were receiving a lot of support from their family. But when it comes to you guys are my independent pal. You guys are people that you work on your own. It's like you work well when you are, it's like this decision is yours. when you know what you want, when you know what you need to do. Like, you like to sort of keep to yourself with your plans and your inspirations. And I feel that you are with the world over here. You are meant to be quite powerful in this life. Now, if you are like, if you have some sort of creative business, or if you are, you consider yourself a creative person, I feel that you're going to be creating something in this life that is going to be very well known. Now, think for a moment, like, what is well known to you? Like, is it your group of friends, your community, your city, your province, your country? This, whatever comes to mind as like, oh, it's popular, it's well known. Let's say you have a YouTube channel, and what is well known to you? Like, what is popular to you or famous to you? Is it 100,000 subscribers? Is it 1 million subscribers? Whatever is in your mind, that is what you're going to be achieving in this life. So again, it goes back to how you see yourself, what you think you're worth. If you think 100,000 is a lot for you, you're gonna get 100,000, but not much, because that's all you think you're worth. So really work on that, okay? I feel you're meant to be a quite balanced, quite solid individual. You are meant to be someone here that doesn't need help. Now, that's not always like a good thing. Sometimes we do need help, but I feel you are someone that knows how to do whatever it is that you want by yourself. Like, you can figure stuff out for yourself, and the way you figure it out for yourself, because you're not getting other people's help, because the thing is, you guys are very, very unique. But if you include other people's opinions, advice, or help, you're gonna be a bit influenced, and you're gonna lose your own authenticity in a way. So I feel this is why you're meant to be really sort of working by yourself, or creating by yourself with your own authentic ideas, and not letting other people's influence or interfere in any way. But yes, I'm picking up here something you're gonna be creating. I feel you're gonna be creating this thing after you worked on really healing yourself and balancing yourself out. And once you're feeling centered within yourself and feeling authentic, I'm seeing you creating something in this world, something that is very unique, something that is very authentic to you, that's gonna come very naturally to you. However, when it comes to this world and how people see you, it's gonna be something quite unique, quite different, something that hasn't been done before. And I feel you guys are gonna be doing it, and it's like you're not even thinking of it as a big deal, but it's going to turn out to be such a big deal, and people are going to be like really looking up to you, really praising you. You guys are, I feel you're, the way you look is also meant to be your power. Some of you guys might be quite attractive as well, and I feel that that's going to be something that sort of adds to your power as well. It's not about like necessarily the looks, it's about like your aura, the way you present yourself, the way you sort of walk, the way you talk. There is something quite unique about that as well. I feel this is something that's again going to add to your sort of personality, and that's going to give you even a more like a power boost in this world. With this card over here, I'm telling you, you guys are meant to be really well known, famous. Most of you guys are meant to be famous in this life. Like, people are meant to know your name. People are meant to know your work. Something about your work, you guys. If you feel inspired to do something, I'm telling you, if you feel a desire to go after something, even if it seems crazy in the moment, go after it, because that is like your soul. That is like the authenticity in you. Like, it's your truth. Follow your truth. Follow your desire, because it is going to lead you towards so much success and so much power. I feel you guys are meant to be people, like, you're meant to reach this point in your life where you go out, you point at, let's say, a really nice jacket at a really fancy store. You haven't even seen the price. It could probably be like as expensive as like $10,000, and you don't care how much it is. You just like it and you want it, and you're gonna get it. That's the energy, that's the like vibration and the power you're meant to have. This could be that you go to the club and you see, I don't know, it's a weird example, but let's say you see the most attractive person, you're like, that one, I want that one, and that person's gonna want you. It's a very powerful energy, and I feel you guys have the right energy to hold this power. Like, you guys don't have ill intentions. You guys are not people that are going to want something negative, or that are going to use your power in the wrong way. This is why you're meant to have this power in the first place. But in order to get to it, you do have to follow your desires. I do also want to see what else we can find out on your journey to getting this power. Group number 2, what can you tell us about their journey to this power? Okay, so one card just fell. Just give me a second. Okay, so as I was saying, we have self-love first. You guys are meant to be really sort of focusing on balancing yourself out at this time, focusing on taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, being in the right energy. Self-love is going to be like the one big step of this journey where you're basically like improving yourself, focusing on your self-worth, what you deserve, what you're worthy of, all of that stuff. And I feel that once you're ready within yourself, because we do have the Six of Pentacles here, this talks about balance, right? And the way this I'm seeing this image is like the person is meditating and calming themselves and balancing themselves out. We have the self-love here, so prioritizing self-love is going to be very important on this journey. And I do feel there's a certain amount of healing you're meant to do before you're able to move forward. Now we do have resistance here as well. So I feel that on this journey, you're going to find that you're really holding on to how things are instead of following your desire. Because as I was mentioning, I feel you might be like resonating right now with certain things in your life, certain people in your life. But there's going to be time, it's going to come where you're not going to resonate with it anymore. And you're going to feel this desire to make change happen. When you feel that desire, don't resist. Even if you built something, like even if you built certain connections and then they stop resonating, even if you built the business and then it stops resonating, don't resist change that you're wanting to create. Allow yourself to create it. Don't be like, yeah, but I've already invested in this relationship, like what am I going to do? Like, just let it go. If you feel the desire to let it go, you let it go. This is how you're going to be able to move forward toward the potential that you're meant to be having in this life, basically. So don't resist. But I do feel there's going to be a period here coming up where you will want to resist. But the thing is, once you stop resisting, we have blossoming. Because you see, you're holding on to the trees here, but you're meant to be having all these flowers, this abundance. And I feel that this is the beauty you're meant to have in this life. Something creative you're also meant to be doing in this life. I'm telling you, like, you guys are creative people. You're meant to be doing something creative for a living, like creative that is very like popular, very famous. Like it's like everyone knows about it. People know about what you do, and it's very popular. But in order for you to fully live up to your fullest potential, you have to make sure you're letting go of things that aren't really blossoming or aren't really bringing in the abundance and the growth that you're desiring. And once you do, we have the number 6 here as well. I do feel this is like good karma that you built up for yourself, that you're meant to be sort of reaching this point, reaching this power. Very beautiful. Now I want to see what advice Spirit has for you for this journey. What advice do you have for group number 2 regarding their journey, Spirit? What advice? Okay. So we got release the old and rest. Okay, so this again is talking about releasing everything that has served their purpose, and now it's this like dead weight that you're carrying along with you. For some of you right now, as you're watching this, there could be something in your life that has served its purpose, but perhaps that you're holding on to it just because it feels familiar and just because you have history or you've invested a lot in it. But Spirit is saying that once something has served its purpose, it's simply blocking space for something new that is meant to be more resonating with you. And as the longer you hold on to it, the longer you resist the change, the more of a delay you're going to be causing for yourself. So when you feel called to release something, release it and then flow. And the right opportunities, the right connections will take its place, and it is going to be a lot more fulfilling for you guys. But yes, that is all I'm picking up here. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 3, this is going to be your reading. So we are taking a look at how powerful you're meant to be in this life. I do want to remind you this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. What I want to do first is I want to select some runes for you guys to get more information on how powerful you're meant to be in this life. So group number 3. How powerful is group number 3 meant to be in this life? Okay. Hopefully you're meant to get your power through a certain experience you're going to have in this life. For some of you, you've already had this experience. For others, you will be having this experience in the future. It feels like you're going to be put in a situation in your life where you don't have control, where all you can do is go through the darkness. All you can do is just like surrender. And the word give up is like, I'm picking up this energy. Some of you are going to give up in this life at one point, or you're going to be put in a situation where you have no choice but to just give up and just let it be. Like whatever is happening, just let it be. This is going to be your turning point. This is going to be a situation here that is going to make you more powerful than you can ever imagine. You know how some people, it's like when a child has gone through a bad experience in their childhood, they turn out to be a lot more mature. Like they turn mature very, very quickly, and they gain a lot more knowledge. And if they focus on their healing, like they become even more wise and even more emotionally, mentally strong. So it's like certain experiences we have do tend to make us strong. And I feel you guys are meant to have some sort of experience here that is going to make you super duper strong. It's going to give you this inner strength where you can get through anything, and people are going to be intimidated by you. You guys are meant to turn into people that speak your truth, even in the most sort of like tense situations. You guys are meant to be people that speak up for others. You guys are meant to be people that, like, you're supposed to stand out. You're meant to be someone that stands out, and that accepts all of themselves, that is very authentic, that isn't afraid of anyone, that isn't afraid of any situation, because you have faced as worse as it gets, basically. So there is a lot of inner strength you're meant to have in this life, and I feel you're meant to not just help yourself get to a better place, but help others, those around you, get to a better place as well in this life, which is such a beautiful energy. Now I want to see what the cards have to say. So how powerful you're meant to be. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. We got the Seven of Wands. Okay. We got the Magician. And we got the Ten of Wands. So this is definitely talking about the situation that I was mentioning. But you see the Seven of Wands. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. It's just an energy. But what I'm seeing here is like you guys are, it's like, I feel you guys started off this life as a very like gentle, very kind, very perhaps a little bit shy soul. And I feel that now you're becoming, or you're meant to become, this powerful, outspoken, outgoing, like someone that isn't afraid to sort of stand out of the crowd. Like someone, oh, there's this I don't know if you've seen Harry Potter, but when Harry dies in the last movie, and then there's this one kid that was like throughout the movies was very quiet. Neville, yes, that's his name. Neville is the one to speak out, to walk out of the crowd and be like, we can still do this. He takes out the sword and he kills Nagini. So I feel you guys are meant to go through this transformation where how you start out this life versus how you end up becoming in this life is meant to be so different and so powerfully unique. You guys are meant to help people. I'm definitely bringing that up here. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel that as you start to stand out more, you're meant to be doing something financially through this power or through this strength. This could be, for example, you work in homeless shelters. This could be, it's like you're helping other people and you're getting paid for it. This could be that you're a counselor or social worker or a lawyer, but I'm picking up this energy here of you wanting to save others, you wanting to defend others, because you don't want to have them go through what you went through, is the energy. And I feel this is gonna be like your biggest power, and people are going to look up to you. I'm telling you, you guys are also the manifestors here. With the Magician, I feel whatever you set your mind to, whatever you dedicate yourself to, you will achieve that goal. You will achieve whatever that is. Let's say that all of a sudden you want to start your own business. You don't know much about it, but it's something that you really, really want. You guys are people that if you fully dedicate yourself, you will learn everything there is that's needed to learn to start your own business. You will start a business and it will be proven successful. But your dedication, your commitment to it is going to be what leads you to that success. So make sure that if you're wanting something, you're fully dedicated to it. And there isn't like many tabs that are open in your mind. Make sure you're focusing on one task at a time or one goal at a time. Otherwise, you might start to sort of overwhelm yourself. I feel you guys, you're meant to be really sort of finding that balance between your personal life and career life, because you have a tendency to sort of like give yourself all to one area of your life, and Spirit is really wanting you to divide your attention, divide your focus. Make sure you're prioritizing self-love, self-care as much as you're prioritizing the work you do in this life, okay? But yes, you guys are meant to be quite powerful. You guys are meant to be like that beacon of light for others, which is such an amazing energy. Now I want to see what we can find out about your journey to this power. Group number 3, what can you tell us about the journey to this power, Spirit? Oh dear. Okay. So the first card we have is the masculine. Okay, I'm definitely picking up you guys, even if you're a feminine, like you have this side to you that can be like, we all have both masculine and feminine, but I feel you guys tend to be mostly in your masculine energy, and I feel this is where you create from. You guys are people, again, you stand up, you speak up, you are the one that take the right action that you can to achieve certain goals. So you guys are meant to be really in your masculine energies. But again, I do feel that you're meant, oh my god, I was like, there has to be a card of self-love or something, a feminine energy, because this card was like this, and the moment I turn it around, it's self-love. This is what I'm talking about. So self-love, this is what I'm seeing here. You're going to be very much in your masculine energy because of something you would have experienced, okay? It's like an experience where you felt powerless, and once the experience is over, what you want to do is you want to grab onto as much power as you can. You want to grab onto that much of that masculine energy of making things happen, making things change, and you're going to be very much in this energy of the masculine. And this journey is going to require you to connect back to your feminine side, to connect back to that self-love, the self-care, because the 10 of Wands, if all you're focusing on is your masculine energy, all you're focusing on is taking action, planning, focusing on the material world, the practical world, you're gonna like repress your feminine side. You're gonna drain yourself, and you won't be able to nurture yourself, your creativity as much. So this journey is gonna require you to connect and find that balance within your masculine and feminine side. You're going to be going through a phase here where you're going to really want to take care of yourself. You're going to really want to create more, love yourself more, take more baths. Even if you're like consider yourself strongly masculine, you are going to be going through this phase, and this is going to be very important because it's going to help you balance yourself out and help you see life from a different perspective. We do have the unexpected here as well. I feel your life is going to turn out in a very unexpected way, but it is going to turn out in your way. Whatever you want, you will get, but it's like the biggest thing you have to worry about is yourself, is healing yourself, balancing yourself out, and leave the rest to the universe, because I do feel there is a divine plan at play for you guys, and things are already sort of destined to work out in your favor, and the universe is simply wanting you to keep your energy on yourself, keep your energy on improving yourself, personal development, and let the universe take care of everything else, like your career, your relationships. Let the universe take care of it and have it work out in your favor, because it feels like you guys are meant to be like holding this light within yourself, and in order for that to happen, you have to invest your energy within yourself to make sure that light is burning bright for others to see and others to sort of follow, basically. Now I do want to also see what advice Spirit has for you regarding this journey. What advice do you have for group number 3, Spirit, regarding their journey? Okay, wow, we got brave and honest. What was I saying? You guys are meant to be people that you're supposed to speak your truth. So if you're not being honest right now, not just to others but with yourself as well, like if you're not accepting certain parts of yourself, if you're lying to yourself about certain things in your life, this is a time for you to really spend some time being honest with yourself. And when the time and the opportunities present themselves, and I feel they will a lot for you, like maybe you're going to be going to a coffee shop where someone is bullying the barista, or maybe you're walking by on the street and there's a homeless person that's really hungry and someone is hurting that person, or someone is like yelling at that person. You're gonna find yourself it's like coming across opportunities to speak up, to defend someone, to stand up for someone. And when that happens, don't hold back. This is what you're here to do. You're here to help, you're here to guide, you're here to sort of bring that warmth and the gentleness into people's lives. This is why you're also meant to connect with your feminine energy. But yes, this is so powerful, you guys. So be brave, honest, you're on the right path, and you are supported throughout this journey. But that is all I'm picking up here. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.